We're honored to have Mr. Mike McCullough in studio. He is one of the historians at Inverness Club and a board member. Mike, there's so much rich history with Inverness Club, a number of major championships, some amateurs, some junior AMs, and of course, plenty of history with the LPGA.
Yeah, no, we've been very fortunate with the events that we've had through the decades. We started in 1903. Our first major championship was in 1920 with the US Open, which they call the National Open. We've had 4 total US Opens, 2 PGAs, 2 NCAA college championships, 2 senior opens, a junior amateur, a US amateur. I mean, it kind of gets ridiculous. You keep rattling on these different tournaments, but we've been very, very fortunate to have all the special events that we've had through the years. And I'd say one of the best that we've had that doesn't get talked a lot about is the very first time that the LPGA came into Toledo, which was in 1954. We did a 16 women's Pro-Am that year. Graf Mowen, who was a longtime member of Inverness Club and actually has won the club championship a record number of times, equal to Alan Fidel. Graf had a relationship with the LPGA. The LPGA at the time in the 50s was kind of fledgling, and Graf was instrumental in bringing a really neat 4-ball event, the top 16 women at the time in 1954. And that really led to future events for the LPGA. We did a Glass City Open at Highland Meadows in 1966, I think it was, and then Jamie Farr started in '84, which is now obviously one of the more popular tour stops for the LPGA. So, but that event in '54 was a big deal, and what we're really proud of is that 8 of those 16 women are all in the LPGA Hall of Fame, which is really cool.
Hopefully we'll see some more firsts with the Solheim Cup coming in to Northwest Ohio. What type of history does that bring along with it this Labor Day?
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting when the drive-on came to us last summer as a board, and we had to make a very, very, very quick decision on whether we were going to have that or not. And COVID was such an unusual, obviously, event for the entire world. But we were excited at the chance. We knew that it could possibly make some history as far as being one of the first events, sporting events, after COVID started. So we jumped at that chance. We were honored that the LPGA came to us, and really it was kind of an early sneak peek for a lot of these female players to get to see Inverness. So I think that they were excited because they knew that if they get chosen to be on the team, the USA team or the European team, that they were in for a treat, because the golf course did not disappoint last summer, and we think it's in even better shape this summer. We had a really good winter, and we're excited to see what they think and how it's going to look on TV especially.
Now last year we kind of talked about how the LPGA Drive-On Championship kicked off the tour, and Danielle Kang did very well at Inverness Club, and then she came back and won the Marathon LPGA Classic the following week. So a very good turnout for her in Northwest Ohio last year.
Yeah, no, it was great, and you always want to see a big marquee name win a golf tournament, especially in your hometown or at your home club. So for Danielle Kang to win, she was ranked, I think, 2nd in the world at the time when she won at the Drive-On, and then to see her win at the Marathon the week after was just awesome. And I think that Toledo has become a special spot for her. I think that she's really excited to be on Team USA. I think she's really excited to come back to Inverness and obviously to help her country. So we're really excited to see her again.
She kept complimenting when we spoke to her earlier today for Media Day just how good the course looked last year. And I mean, that's what people come to expect with Inverness Club, but it's got to be a nice kind of feather in the cap.
Yeah, we're excited that John Zimmers, he came to us 4 years ago from Oakmont. Oakmont has its special history with major championships, and John got to oversee 2 men's US Opens and a women's US Open. So he definitely has an awesome pedigree as it relates to golf course superintendent and setup and just turf management. So what he's done with Inverness, coupled with the renovation that we did in 2017 with Andrew Green, the golf course has never been better. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of older members that have been able to play the golf course for 5 or 6 decades that were here even pre-Fazio redesign in '77 and '78, and they said that they've never seen the golf course look or play as well as it is right now.